Hello and welcome back to the channel. And for those who don't know, a new biography, Not Afraid: The Evolution of Eminem, released recently. So if you're interested, you can check it out. And the book contains stories that many dedicated fans may already know, details about Eminem's drug addiction and how Elton John played a part in helping us get all the albums from Relapse to Kamikaze, because it got to critical levels. I decided to cover this because of one particular story that I find quite funny looking back now, which we will get to later on. And I also have some updates later on in the video to share about Eminem's Twitter cancellation, so stick around for that later. So I haven't gotten the book yet, but according to Daily Mail reports on the new book, it details how Eminem was taking up to 30 Vicodin a day, and after he was hospitalized, he relapsed 2 more times before Elton John assisted him with a program of weekly check-ins. Now I don't know how much this is since I've never indulged, but in 2007, when Eminem came close to death, he had the equivalent of 4 bags of heroin in his system. Now before Elton John's assistance, the two had performed Stan in 2001, and in 2004 Eminem stated that he didn't even know that Elton John was like Tyler, and he didn't really care about that. Elton John, on the other hand, also believes that people don't understand Eminem's lyrics and also doesn't believe Eminem is homophobic like Twitter users and the LSM will swear today. The book also highlights a statement Eminem made after his second marriage ended, and this is a sentiment that is on the rise, especially in the Western world today in regards to marriage. Eminem stated, "I would rather have a baby through than get married again." So for the ladies out there holding out hope for Eminem, you know where he stands, but good luck. But it was this section from the article about the book that within all these tragic events included something that apparently Eminem still hasn't forgot to this day. From the article, I quote, "Following Proof's mother, Eminem, he became hooked on opiates and benzodiazepines. Some days I would just lay in bed and take pills and cry," he stated. "I needed pills in my body just to feel normal, so I would be sick. It was a vicious cycle. His health and diet also took a hit as he was eating all his meals at McDonald's, Taco Bell, Denny's or Big Boy. I got so heavy that people started to not recognize me," he said. "I heard one kid say, 'That's Eminem.' The other said, 'No, it's not, man. Eminem ain't fat.'" The fact that Eminem still remembers that and it is included in the new book shows that it was at that point that Eminem got the wake-up call that he was indeed fat. And that kid that said that's not Eminem is probably somewhere filled with regret. Now before we get to the latest on Eminem's Twitter cancellation, remember to hit the like button if you enjoy content like this, and if you're new, also hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. So I've done a video on Eminem's Twitter cancellation because of decade-old lyrics from a 6-second snippet that leaked recently, where Eminem stated that he sides with Chris Brown, and you can check out that video if you missed it at the link that pops up now. To show the nature of this system on Twitter, picture a hungry dog looking for its next meal. That's exactly what cancellation looks like on Twitter. These users seek people to cancel, and another rapper has taken Eminem's place just hours ago. The rapper T.I., who has collaborated with Eminem, is next on the chopping block, and that's how quick these users move on to the next. I did not know who this was until an Eminem fan tagged me, and I see that even a model who is 28 years old is acting like she just found out about the real Slim Shady in 2019 because of his lyrics from that snippet. I was under the impression that those shocked by the lyrics were 14 and under, but I was wrong. So she says, "Bye Eminem," and the replies she's gotten so far are quite fitting and not what she expected. I bet Eminem is very worried about this. Tough days coming. Another one. people are getting more mad at M than Chris Brown. But like I said earlier, the mob has moved on to T.I. now, and by next week, it will be someone else. It's all about getting retweets, no real world effect. So what are your thoughts on this? Tell us in the comment section. The fact that Eminem still remembers those kids discussing Fat Eminem, and the whole cancellation thing that's moved on to another rapper in no time. Like and subscribe if you haven't, and see you on the next one.